Hello, I'm Chris, and this is issue 59 of Build Your Own X-Wing. This is one of my most funnest episodes ever. I love these tubey bits and the silver things. I can't wait to be building these. But at least it's for the last time, being the last wing. This is the last time that we have to do this. So before we get on that, not that I'm trying to, delay doing it or anything, we're going to have a look through the magazine. We have the solo concept work, the TIE Brute. I don't remember anything about it. It just looks like a TIE fighter to me, but okay. It's an early TIE fighter design, apparently. It looks much the same. It's got spiky bits, but I don't know. That's chunkier. That's definitely heavier. Yeah. Big guns, and yeah, I quite like that. I don't remember it, but hey, it's quite good. Yep. Part of the Imperial blockade of Kessel. Poe. Cartoon Poe. Cartoon BB-8. I don't know, obviously from a comic book rather than an animated anything that I'm aware of. But yeah, it's all good fun. I like Poe. He's a decent enough character. It works. He's a an X-Wing pilot, the best pilot in the galaxy, apparently. Right, the upper port engine. Assemble more internal details that you can't even see, even if you look really, really hard. And we're getting on with it. Let's do it. Right. Fitting the pipework. First of all, before we fit the pipework, we need to just push these two bits together with an ugly seam line down there. But as you're never going to see it, I don't worry about it in the slightest. There we go. That was easy. Push the parts firmly together. Taking the thick pipe, I'm going to tip all these out because I don't think they're in the tray in any particular order. Here you have an example of static cling. There you go. Definitely an empty packet, so I can throw that away. Right, let's have a look. We've got various different parts on here, haven't we? Now, these are the different ones that have got an extra blob on it or not. These go different ways. They're different. They're different. Right, so these we have 8 different tubes bending in 2 different directions. So let's see, that and that are opposites. That's the same as that one. That's the same as that one. That's the same as that one, as is that one. So these should both be the same as that, which they aren't. I can't tell. It's the way they curve, and when they're sitting opposite directions up, yeah, they're all the same. Because they're going up and over, and these are going under and up. I know you can't really see that on the camera, and you can't see it in the pictures in the magazine either, but yeah. Right, so that's what we're doing. We're taking the thick post and fitting that in there, like that. Cool. Then we're getting the 2 side pieces, going various different directions. That one goes from there in there, like that. Yep. Connects up everywhere. In there a little bit more. There we go. Oh, don't drop it. And that one does the same on the other side. This is the easy bit. The fun and more complicated bit comes momentarily when we've got to get all the little bits joined up and held in place. And at least they'll be held in place for a little while until something bad happens and one of them pings off. Not that that's ever happened before on part of this build. That hardly ever happens. Right. So that's that. It does indeed now look a bit like that. Continuing on over the page. Right, this is the bit with the one extra hole for that one. So that goes on there. Like that. I do like that most of this is snap fit rather than having to glue anything. So there we go, that's that on there, and it looks just like that. Right, now as you can see in the picture-in-picture, which I think I put up there, it might be up there, whichever side I put the picture-in-picture, it looks the same. I don't know. So if I take one from this side, all of one side are going to go on one side, and all of the other are going to go, funnily enough, on the other. So this is not the ones for that side, because that doesn't look at all right. That'll be the ones for this side, which will fit together. That little pin going in there. Tell you what, I'll show you really, really up close and personal exactly how tricky this all is. That bit has to go in there. Like that. And then that bit has to go in there. Like that. I just can't do it. Well, I can do it, but it takes ages. Just a bit of manipulate. You can't always do it with tweezers because it doesn't feel the same. So that goes in there like that, and then you've got to do that 3 more times, and then on the other side. And I don't want to have to glue it, but sometimes I feel like it might be a good idea, and sometimes it just works. It just goes together quite nicely like that, but other times it really doesn't. But I don't want to say anything, but it works. It's feeling like this is working. So that one's just come out, let's see. But I think that one fully went in where it should have gone. That one feels like it has. That one feels like it's just sort of floating around the edge. Oh, that one's not there either now. Right, I'll get all these done off camera so I can swear and, you know, make noises and be cross with it. And I'll come back and show you when they're all completed. There you go. It was easy. It was actually easier than I thought it was going to be once the fear of being on camera has been overcome. But I don't know why, but I'm reluctant to glue them in place. It's very strange. There's no reason not to glue them in place. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. But anyway, that was that. And I've done the other side as well, obviously. So now it's just time for the little bits, the little details to go in place. The 3 other bars and barriers and things. I shall do them in a random order because it'll annoy me when I come to edit the video and have to put the picture-in-picture up in different orders. The big handle goes in across there, like that. I'm going to knock the other things off as well because that wouldn't possibly annoy me at all in the slightest. There we go. Big handle on there. Then these 2 go on this side. Yes, the other bits we've still got to come. That's great. So we've got one that twiddles and one that doesn't. The twiddly one goes at the bottom that way round. So that goes in there. No, it doesn't. Wait, what? That goes to there. There. Oh, all right there. Right. I was working much further down. That one in there and in there. Let's try and get one of those in place. And then worry about the other end. There we go. And then that one goes just above it. Just not at all like that. Alright, let me get closer and see. Get that end in there and then I'll be alright. Come on. Don't nudge that with your finger while you're doing it. No. Probably should have put this one in first, but there you go. Right, that's that. That's that in place. And that is, as it says, just like that. See, look, build complete, except for that. I'm going to go and glue them in place because, yeah, I'm going to be unhappy with them because I've still got to mess around with it as time goes by. The picture at the end is sublight manoeuvring. Why not? Oh, very nice. And the picture on the back is back to an X-Ring. That's another comic-y cartoon, probably Poe, in the new X-Ring. I wonder if they're going to make one of them at some point. So that's that. Apart from me getting the glue out to get that in place, I shall see you next time. That was issue 59. So 60 is next, the last one of this month's delivery. So see you soon for issue 60. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.